Dear viewers, are you all set? Today we're going to embark on a journey of courage and kindness. Rella never imagined this would be the precious legacy her mother left her at the end of her life. Rella's life suddenly plunged into darkness. As time flew by, she and her father lived like two lonely stars, enjoying their simple and happy day. She thought this happy life would last forever, until one day her father hit her with some bad news. A Silk Merchant Association president she met before had passed away, leaving behind a young widow. As a supportive daughter, Rella instantly understood her father's intentions and agreed before he could even finish speaking. "You worried about telling me, but you shouldn't have done that. It only diminishes your happiness." "Yes, happiness." And so, Mrs. Tammany and her two daughters barged right into Rella's and her father's lives. Her father wasn't keen on Mrs. Tammany's gatherings. She, however, was completely focused on her career. She had to travel again. This time, she asked her daughters what they wanted. The two older sisters wished for oxygen umbrellas and lace, but Rella said, "I want you to bring back the first little critter that brushes against your shoulder on the journey. That way it would always remind you of me." Rella was truly innocent and kind, showering her father with selfless love. She possessed a profound love too. "Rella, I must go. Please take good care of your mother and sisters. Remember, even though they sometimes test you out, your mother is often here. Can you still see her? It's all a deep longing for her. Therefore, we must always cherish this family forever, as I truly miss her, and so do you." In that moment, Mrs. Tammany suddenly realized that no matter how hard she tried to play the mother role, she could never truly belong in this household. Perhaps her interest in the widowed merchant was not born from love. After all, she was merely trying to hold her life together. Merchant's estate pales in comparison to her family's heyday. Without bankruptcy, she'd have spurned all this. Subtitle: she'd never accept this willingly. Now, seeing her husband lavish love on Rella, she couldn't help but remember everything she had lost, questioning why that girl could so easily gain love and security, while she had to tread carefully just to maintain. The next morning, they bid farewell to the wealthy man, and Mrs. Tammany faced Rella for the first time. She said, "You may address me as Madam. There's no need to call me Mother Jai." At that time, her two daughters' fighting sounds came, complaining their room was too small and sleep too hasty. "Oh, my room is the biggest. Besides our parents, everyone should share." "What a great idea. You're amazing. Can I move in here?" Soon, Rella settled into the attic, with the little mouse becoming her loyal companion. While she remained blissfully unaware of the outside world, she had no idea about her father's business or his social life, spending all her time managing household chores and passing time writing in her diary, and being with little animals made the days feel like a snail's pace. Her two sisters moved into her room, and their new dresses were scattered all over the place. One sister learned piano from their mother, but her off-key notes in the little mouse covering its ears. The other loved to paint, but her artwork was utterly atrocious. Receiving letters from her father was the happiest moment for Rella, but then the letters suddenly ceased. Subtitles: until one evening, a stranger came and knocked on the door, stating, "Your father has fallen ill on the road." All she heard was in the end, "Your mother and your mother, that's how I can give you this." "What about my face? My ears?" "None of that matters. We're ruined. What do we do now?" Her father was Rella's last warmth and support in the world. Now, that pillar had crumbled. He felt like he'd been struck by lightning. His body went numb, tears flowing like rivers, and his heart ached like 1,000 needles. He held the gift his father had left him, the first branch that had touched him. Mrs. Tammany thought she had found stability and wealth for her later years, but now everything felt like a bubble, ready to burst at any moment. Now, the household's income may vanish, jeopardizing the decent life she and her daughters struggled to uphold. But life had to go on. Mrs. Tammany fired her maid and saved quite a bit of money. Over time, her two daughters started treating her like a maid, without a care in the world. The poor madam felt that her only role was to keep working so Rella could forget her troubles. At night, the drafty attic was too cold for sleep, so Rella could only sleep by the fireplace. In the early morning, Rella's face was smeared with soot from the fireplace as she busily prepared breakfast for them. The little princess, who was once a doll, had now transformed into a maid with a face covered in ashes. It was then that Rella realized her life had become a chaotic mess. She hopped onto her horse, hoping to escape her troubles during the journey, but then she spotted a massive moose. As the hunting horn sounded behind her, Rella realized the moose was fleeing from hunters. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.